I am weird or funny because I'm sick. Well, I'm coming down from a cold, and I don't really know if it was strep throat or some other sort of sore throat bronchitis variant. All I know is that a few days ago, it felt like I had just stepped through a cloud of sawdust and my throat was scratching up. And today I just have a bit of a stuffy nose and I'm still coughing up some phlegm, but I'm doing all right now. Well, no, I'm not doing all right now. I'm getting better, but I still feel a bit sick. Anyway, I'm just enjoying some tea and honey, and I'm also working on the animation. Scene 5 is almost done. I just have to color, which is coming along rather nicely. Anyway, I got some time before I go back to work, so let me just work on this animation for a little bit. The stream may end up being like half an hour long, or I just won't stream for that long because I'm not trying to push myself too hard, especially since I'm still coming down from this sickness. And it'd be really horrible if I just, I don't know, fell out in the middle of a stream. Oh yeah, I didn't stream last week. I didn't stream Tuesday last week because I just felt like I wouldn't have enough time. But when it came to Friday last week, I was actually out of town. Uh, my mother, she works with wildlife reserves, and so it's more than just like actual wildlife reserves, like with the animals and they roam a specific area. They actually go into like a lot of stuff. Like they teach people archery, they teach people different survival skills. Wildlife reserves actually has their own police force, and so they deal with a lot of boating and auditing boats, making sure people have their permits up to date, different things like that. And I also think they do some fire watch and some like park ranger stuff as well. But anyway, that's wildlife reserves. And so down in Greensboro, North Carolina, I was there for a few days watching the different archery tournaments. Like, there were kids between elementary school and high school. There might have been like a few colleges, but we didn't stay there for that long. Anyway, they came in and like they did a bunch of archery. The police force was there and they were actually like overseeing the kids and helping them make sure they were following directions, stuff like that. Nothing too like major or crazy, just they were there. That their presence was there. And it was a nice event. It was actually rather fun. And it also helped me come up with a few character concepts and character designs. I also met some very interesting people, nice people. Talked to them for a little while. A lot of people were very interested in my art, and they would say, "Oh, what are you drawing and what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm an artist. I'm an animator. Just working on a few sketches." So yeah, I did that, and it was yeah, not much else to say. Just that it was like very fun, and it was quite the experience. Like, if there's any adult archery, I might do that. Like, I'm considering doing that because it is rather fun. And I actually was interested in archery for a while. Back when I was in, I think it was either elementary school or middle school, there was this week long night over camp that I went to, and it had archery as one of the activities, and I loved it. So I have had that love for archery since I was young, since I was a child. Okay, let's see here. The chairs are almost done, and I was actually able to work on these a little bit while I was offline. I worked on them here and there a little bit. That's why I'm now in my coloring phase instead of just, I don't know, being wherever. So that's good. And what I also decided to do is, because these next frames are going to be zoom ins after I do my shading phase, I'm essentially just going to have different keyframes where I zoom in at a certain focal point instead of having to go back in and like manually do everything again, which is gonna be pretty good. If you'll excuse me for 1 second. This is a bit unfortunate, but I am gonna have to call the stream. Something happened. Anyway, everything's fine. It's just going through some medical issues. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to push myself, and yeah, I just got a really bad nosebleed, and I'm not gonna go into any further detail. I apologize for this. Anyway, if you like, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. This has been Owoh's Corner, my little corner of art.